first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. In by Kirk, right side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They gain 14 on the play, and it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Play action, McCarthy. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Catch made. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Complete to Jordan Addison. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down. Throwing again now, McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. On 1st down, they'll run. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with a lead.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running left, this is Irving. This is ahead for about 5. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Baker now from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down and 4 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Real. 180.
Mayfield now from the gun. Into the hands of Cole. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set now. 1st and 10.
180. Watch out.
Throwing, Baker. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Baker throwing again. Setting up the screen. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
180. King. Watch out.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. It's complete. This is Anguka. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's got it in the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have it on 2nd and short. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Bynes, oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He has the burst over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st and 10.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go, sack.
Now it's McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A good call, nets him the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On play action now, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devon Clark.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers. They'll take over at 1st and 10.
Just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
We give to Irving to start this drive. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. This complete to Cole. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that 1st down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They've got first down from the 31.
180. What's up?
Right back to Irving now. Cuts right. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
14, Vikings 3. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. It's a small gain up to the 38. That play made by Jacob Parrish.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, they need 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game in the first half.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 4.
14, Vikings 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Danny Gray to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What's up?
Here's the give to Irving. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Offense to the line, second down. To throw is Mayfield. Caught, nice gain left side. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Finds the in route complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now give left side. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, let's lock in. We need it. This the one.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Vikings with only a yard to go here on third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Let's go now.
We give inside to Akers, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, you start holding auditions for someone who can.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
Off play action, it's McCarthy. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Running this one left. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
19. Ready.
They give it to him again. He cuts it right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Regular. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got room to roam. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. And the Buccaneers first down.
Irving here from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Baker now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Try and get it into Emeka Egbuka. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Point it right. Hey, alert 30. Pistol. What's up?
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 11-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Completed right side to Addison. He's going to have them up to that 23. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. He's back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Here's the final play of our 1st half. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he's going to get this one on the 36-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Real. Sick. Run. Cut.
Mayfield now from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Regular. What's up?
Throw here, 3rd down. Down the field, Evans has it. And he has this to the opposing 35.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
180! What's up?
Running right, it's Irving. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Alert! 180! What's up?
Mayfield will look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
180! What's up?
3rd down, here's Mayfield. That's caught for the first. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
What's up?
Handoff headed right, Irving. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
What's up?
This is Irving on 2nd. Has some room to work. And they take this in for the score. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
This
one is up and good.
17.
And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy escapes the pocket. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. It's his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, I can promise you, if you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. And a man is there to knock that away. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Escapes a defender. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start their second half with some needed points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 4.
Buccaneers 28, Vikings 24. Will Reichert the kickoff.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 8 yards.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that brings up 4th and long. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. It's McCarthy. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Hits him on the end route. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now throw. 3rd and long. That's caught. This is Addison. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. He's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Back to the air, McCarthy. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. The running back gets it on the draw. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taken in by Addison, left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bucs' 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get past the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
Loss of a yard.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here. 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Alert. 9-6, go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th-quarter lead.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
That one splits the uprights.
Makes the score.
And the Vikings push their lead to 3.
Buccaneers 28. Will Reichard to kick
Here's
off.
Reichard set to kick this away. Gray now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Godwin sets in motion right. He gives to Irving to start this drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Picked up at the 38. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Setting him on the dive. Still going past the 40. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Buccaneers' 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You know, Kay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third and just 2 to go. Looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Let's go. 70, Cougar 19.
He's back to throw. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off. A turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, we're 33. Run.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here he is to throw. Completes this one to Gray. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Real. 180.
Once more, it's Mayfield. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Mecca Buka, the intended target. And that makes it 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Regular. 180. Kings. Point it right.
To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Vikings 31. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.